I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
What the hell's going on out here? Ow! Ow!
Do you see what's happening here? 2 Al's, 1 pod in person. We haven't done this in well over a year and a half, right? At least a year and a half, right?
We were just talking about it on the walk. I don't know when. It was probably about a year and a half, Clearwater.
Clearwater Beach. We were on the rooftop.
We were on the rooftop.
I stopped you from jumping off because you had a bad set the night before.
Me? How dare you,
How
sir?
dare you. I'm Al Ducharme, this is Al Romas. We've only done about a dozen or so, maybe 15 podcasts in person. Usually it's long distance. One of us is either on land or a cruise ship or both on cruise ships.
Alaska.
Alaska. I was up in Alaska this year. I had a lot of connection issues, but also your computer had some connection issues as well.
My laptop's having some. I think I got it fixed. I went in there, settings, and the mic is now listed. The microphone I use is now listed in there.
It was much better than the last one.
It should be good, but this was a rarity because we were texting to figure out a pod date for this week, Zoom, and out of nowhere you just sent me your ship's schedule, which you never do, and it said Wednesday, Costa Maya, Mexico, and I said, wait a second, I believe we're in Costa Maya, Mexico, and boom. And now we're at a little shithole about 500 feet from the port.
I've gone here before, and I knew it existed.
Why
There was
would
a
you?
big
I
long
don't know
line.
why you would have gone here before.
Well, there used to be a little cafe right there.
Because it looks like it's pretty much bombed out from the apocalypse. Look at
They have a
that.
lot of crew here, not a lot of crew,
No.
but this is made for
Not a
crew,
lot.
and they come here and they do internet. They have a little lunch and a buffet. But
Did you see the buffet?
it was anemic. But with that
It
said,
had that lettuce, the explosive diarrhea. I
yeah,
saw
well, they
the
have that
lettuce.
here anyways. It's
I know,
Mexico.
but this is the real one.
This is the real one.
This is the real.
This
thing.
is from Detroit, Michigan, right?
Is that where it's from? Detroit?
Yeah. Ask Kelly. She knows all about it.
Kelly wants explosive diarrhea.
Kelly is his girlfriend, by the way. And she wants it.
She
but
does.
she's an
She looks-
artist. She
well,
puts
she
up
said
a
it
canvas.
would be a good way to lose 5 pounds. She's got 5 pounds that are just got to get off. She goes, if I get that, I'd be great for a weekend. I'll stay in.
Again, put the canvas up. That's art, baby. That's art. Now, Al and I, we don't normally drink when we're on cruise ships, especially when we have shows at night.
No.
But we're in port.
Day off.
Oh, it's his day off.
Boom.
And we went for Loco Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
But we're in Mexico. It's 98 degrees plus the humidity. I think we deserve it as men. We paid our dues.
Oh, God, have we paid dues? People don't know the struggles, what we've done. They have no idea. People come on a cruise, they see us on stage and go, oh, they were okay. They were funny. And then they leave. You don't know this guy's life. What do we do? I mean...
40 years to get here. And this...
To get to be... Well, let's quit bragging. Holy shit. That's depressing.
It's not like we're in the Mediterranean, right?
No, we're...
Italian villa.
Yeah, maybe 11 years and, you know.
Well, this picture isn't doing it justice.
No,
But,
it's not.
there's a port area
gross.
right when you get off the ship, and it was designed and built by the cruise lines. But there's villages that are about...
I thought the Mayans built that.
yes,
I thought that was all
Mayans.
built by the Mayans.
Yeah.
Didn't know?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, all right.
Mhm. Then the Martians came in, and then
Diamonds International.
Royal Caribbean came in after
Right.
that. That's my livelihood, by the way.
Love ya.
But anyways, so there's a little port area, and then if you want to really go to the beach area, it's about a 10-minute cab ride,
Which can range from $10 to $90.
depending on the pitch now. When the people are coming up with the families to walk up to get a taxi, some guy comes running out. Listen, we have a seaweed issue, okay? And it's very bad.
Seaweed
So
issue.
there's a resort where they don't have a seaweed issue. The water's
Same water,
toxic.
but it's a little further down the beach.
It's,
No seaweed on the beach.
For you and your $20 for the adults, $15 for the kids, and the little one free.
But if you pause half a second,
Yeah.
$15.
$15.
$15
the price.
and still free.
And then they say, basically, then they go round trip, so the price doubles. And you know, it's sales, and they take U.S. They take the U.S. dollar.
It was annoying. I mean, there's just a lot of them, and then there was a bigger shuttle-y type taxi, and they had empty seats, and I kept saying to the guy, how about we'll just jump in the car, we'll go to the beach. and it didn't happen. And then Alfredo thought, let's just walk a few thousand feet. And
Well, I've been
I
into
know a
this
place.
area before. There used to be 2 places, and the other place didn't make it. So this is just a little hole in the wall for mostly crew. But we adjusted, we acclimated to the humidity here, which is very high.
To me, this is home.
Well,
This
yeah,
is Clearwater.
Clearwater.
And Richmond is not any better.
Dude,
you're
it's
gonna
worse.
find it's
I'm down by the James
the
River.
Richmond summers.
I'm 600
are,
yards from the James River, and
They're
it's
bad.
humid.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We just moved, and I was moving stuff from a storage container. I hired a guy too, by the way. But me and my wife were assisting him.
Illegal.
I'm not saying anything.
All right.
I did report him to ICE, and I got a discount.
Well, after you're done, you make the call, and he goes away. You don't have to pay him.
That's right.
It's not bad. That's a hack for you kids out there.
So, anyways, but I felt like someone was pushing me, had their hands on my chest, because we have I'm not bragging, but it's a half acre, and I think I bit off more than I could chew.
I think he's bragging.
I'm bragging.
Say it every podcast.
It's a half acre, and the distance from the driveway to the man shed, it's far when there's someone pushing you.
Yeah.
Humidity is pushing you back. It's like,
Well, the good thing is, at least you'll when that ends, the winters are brutal. So you made a good choice.
I'm a New England boy. Mild winters compared to what I'm used to. Although the last 14 plus years, Los Angeles. So I don't know.
You're not ready.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready.
I'm not ready.
You got a shovel. You got a snow blower.
I'm trying to talk myself.
You got
into it.
anything?
I'm trying to psych myself up.
Yeah, it's not happening.
No.
Do you have a snow blower? Have you purchased any equipment for the
I have purchased.
Seasonal?
I have a landscaper guy right now.
illegal?
And I will be handling things when I'm home for a certain stretch. I have a leaf
One weekend
blower.
a month, you'll be
I have a leaf blower.
around. You'll be putzing around the place.
Oh, so I bought a thing of tools. I was going to get the
Oh, a thing of tools, eh?
a thing of tools.
Like a box, a tool box.
Yeah, it was like if you buy 8 tools, you'll save $500 or something like that.
Oh, where is
If you
it?
buy them a la carte,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I think so. Online, or at like
I
a
bought
Home Depot.
No, Amazon.
Lowe's?
You can get them at
Oh,
Lowe's,
Amazon.
Home Depot. By the
Yeah.
way, there's a Lowe's like a mile away.
God damn, that's where they bought the place.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
But anyways, I bought this box of tools.
Yeah,
And I waited for Prime Day. It said $1,200
$1,200 for a box of tools.
for It's a power saw, circular saw.
Oh, I'm thinking
It's an
hammer,
impact drill.
screwdriver.
No, it's power
it.
tools.
Oh, you
and
didn't
they're all
say that.
battery cordless. So
Oh, this is top of the line.
No, it's not the top of the line one,
Oh.
but it's kind of a
Cordless.
knockoff.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It's pretty good. So I saw it and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait to Prime Day. So the price went from $760. So they go $1,200 normally. You can get it for $760. It dropped down to $460. I go, boom, pull the trigger. Prime Day, boom.
Like a Costa Maya cab driver.
I have it delivered to my niece's house because I'm not going to be there
Right.
at my new house yet. I'm like, this is perfect. Yesterday, it went on sale
Oh.
for $321.
Oh.
So I did a return.
Oh. You did?
Well, it's $140 difference.
So your poor niece has to return the box of tools?
No, the return place it's a quarter mile from where I live.
But she's got to bring it there.
No, I'm having my wife do it.
Oh, that's good.
So
yeah.
she's going to bring it. It's a quarter mile. It's right next to the grocery store.
How much are
She
you
has to go
saving
to.
on all this?
$140.
All right, I'll do it. Yeah, I got you.
If it was $50, I wouldn't bother.
I got you. 140
And
is
it's
worth it.
literally a quarter mile that she has to take the box, drop it off.
Yeah.
They do the scan, bleep bleep, you're done.
Whole Foods, that one is even better because you don't have to, you do it yourself. You do the scan yourself. You drop it in the bag, and then you walk out.
And you pay top dollar for that.
At Whole Foods, I don't pay anything. It's Amazon. They pay it. I'm just saying their return thing at Whole Foods
sorry. I didn't know
is
what
much
to phone.
simpler than FedEx or the other place where you have to stand in line and scan it. Whole Foods, you just go up, you scan it yourself, drop it in a bag, and then go off and live your life. I don't know why you're staring at me like that, like you don't understand.
I didn't know you were a Whole Foods kind of guy.
No, I'm saying when
Oh,
you
you don't have
return
kids.
something, it just says
Yeah,
Whole
what are you
Foods.
returning? What are you eating, like 2 ribs and going, these aren't good, so I'm
Well,
gonna return
Kelly tends to order many products from Amazon, and then when I come home, they're on the against the wall, and she says, "Oh, those old or to go back. So now that you're
To
home,
Whole
you can-
Foods.
Well, to return, and the Whole Foods is the closest place and easiest to return.
I get it. I thought you were returning food. Because I don't think you're allowed to.
Amazon products, sir. The Whole Foods return
He's having
area.
his second beer as well, so it's not just me.
It is completely you.
Let me know in the comments if you were confused by him.
Nobody's
Did you think that he was
confused.
returning food to Whole
Who
Foods?
returned? No. I explained it was the Amazon Return Center.
I get that, but you said Whole Foods, you just scan it and
All
drop
right.
it. You touched my leg.
I know. I didn't move my leg.
think I touched
You've been moving your leg, so
Touch his leg.
thank you.
I haven't seen him in a year.
I know. It's been a while.
Year and a half.
I know. Vancouver, we were having a beer. You were telling me a little tale about Vancouver. I go, save it for the pod.
And you have a follow-up story that you have told before. Let's recap that one.
What was my
In
fault?
an elevator at the Sportsman's Lodge in Los
yeah,
Angeles. So,
yeah.
which kind of ties in. So I'm in Vancouver, and then there's this tall guy in front of me going through security. We're putting our bags up. He takes his hat off, and it's Joel McHale from Talk Soup, Community, various other shows, game
You know what
shows.
he was good in? Just quick, hit the National Lampoon movie
Yes.
where they did about Saturday Night Live,
Yes,
and he played Chevy.
yes.
He was very good in that.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good.
Not easy to play Chevy Chase.
Now, coincidentally, he lives in Studio City, where I lived up till about a week ago.
Now where do you live?
Richmond, Virginia. Womp, 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 womp. Hookers are half price.
Richmond. Richmond hookers.
My wife doesn't listen to this,
No, no one does.
but all the hookers do.
Wow, that was good. Clip that.
Clip it. We got a clip. Product placement. This episode is brought to you by Buzz Beer Dos Equis, which means dos. Anywho,
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale. So I said, oh, he took off his hat. I go, you're not incognito anymore, Joel. He goes, oh, yeah. He goes, well, my hair's a mess, too. Blah, blah, blah. So
He's like, oh, this
he
fucking
starts
rando's
talking to me a little
to
bit, and then I go, you know, I live near you in Studio City, even though I was already making the move. He goes, oh, where? And I told him, I go, and I walk my dog in your neighborhood, and you've driven by us in your big SUV, and you waved at us because you think I'm your neighbor, like next door or something.
An equal.
An equal.
You think I'm an equal?
And he goes, what are you doing in Vancouver? I go, I'm a comedian. I just performed on a cruise ship. He goes, oh, how did it go? And he was like, it wasn't feigned interest. He was like,
Oh, yeah, I get
he
it.
was like, tell me more. And then
I think as a comedian, you're always interested in where, you know, who are you? Where are you working? What's the gig?
yes,
It's
so
interesting.
and he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
So we talk a little bit more. I don't know exactly what we said. And then I go over and I have to I have two bags and I got to reassemble them and put them all together. And I'm putting my stuff inside the zippers and whatnot. And he comes over. He goes, hey, I guess we're on the same flight. So I throw one bag over my shoulder, and I go to get my other bag, and he reaches and grabs my bike. Goes, come on. I go, are you carrying my? I go, is Joel McHale carrying my bag? He goes, yeah. I go, no, so you can straighten yourself out. You know.
Very nice.
Very nice. What a gentleman
Very
on that
nice.
on that
Yeah,
level there.
no,
you know?
very, very cool. You think he would have done it? Not. He doesn't do it though if you're not a comic.
No.
If you're just a guy
If
going,
I'm a
hey, Joel
civilian,
McHale.
this is over with.
Right.
But I was cool. I engaged him, and then I pulled away, and then he was like, wait,
100%.
don't go.
That's right.
And then I said, well, how's it going with you? Because I know he's doing a game show. He goes, well, you know, we're shooting this
didn't
here,
know
we're
that.
shooting that there, da 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 da. And I go, well, I'm actually going to Chicago. I'm not going back to Studio City today. And so he goes, oh, hey, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. I go, okay. So I go. He's got, you know, 1 million+ followers. I go, hey man, nice meeting you today at the airport. Boom. Never heard back.
The classic.
Never heard back.
No, not at all.
I should have said I'm a producer and I'm filming something up here. I would have heard back.
You would have heard back exactly.
All right.
But I was saying,
But
when,
super nice guy.
yeah, that's great. I mean, that's good to hear though. It would, you know, I mean, he should be though. He's not. He's not in it. I mean,
He was helping me with my. I had to tip him. I gave him $10.
Yeah, he's.
Canadian.
I mean, I don't know what game show you're talking about. So he's one of those guys like he's very good, successful, but I don't really know what he's doing. It's not like he's on the road
When you get in the
or he's not.
system, you're always doing.
You're always able to
shooting
make
something.
money. Yeah.
You shoot pilots that never see the light of day. You're just constantly
Grab
in
a
the cog,
game show.
He's making over $1 million a year of stuff that doesn't even exist, and then he gets one because he's a name, and then all of a sudden it gets legs and it runs for a year or two, and then it's the same thing. Is it? Peter Farrelly, who I had the pleasure of meeting a few times, he's very tied into stand-up comedy with the Nantucket Comedy Festival.
He just did the Rocky, the new Rocky.
Yes.
I play Rocky. That trailer looks fucking great.
He just did
I don't
that.
say that often, and man, that looks really good.
He's another guy, Dumb and Dumber, him and his brother Bobby. Huge career, 30 years
You
in
can
the
see
biz.
who the talent might have been. Peter? I'm just saying. Oscar
Peter's
nominated.
more of a writer, bestseller book,
The other guy?
comedian.
He's at Giggles hanging out or something.
but he hangs with the comedians. He loves
No, I
comedians.
know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I was
No,
kidding.
no.
But
And
yeah.
and I'm in that little peripheral area where if they're going out as a group, if I'm in town, I might get the call to hang out. We went to Dan Tanner's and had dinner and all that. Very cool. I'm from Rhode Island. He's from Rhode Island.
I've always wanted to go there. I've never been there.
Oh,
I know, right?
It's not great. It's just a cool,
But
comfortable
yes,
comfort food.
But
hang.
the bar.
The bar and the celebrities and all that. And that's not my thing.
But just have an
even though I'm
old-fashioned-
doing a name dropping
An
session.
old fashioned at the bar at Dan Tanner's, I think would be. I mean, it would have been cool back in the day. I remember.
Still cool.
Who was the guy? He played the actor from Tootsie. And,
Dustin Hoffman.
No, the director of the show who ended up hooking up with Jessica Lange, but Tootsie really told him he's a piece of shit. He always played kind of that guy. On Golden Pond, he was Jane Fonda's boyfriend.
Dabney Coleman.
Dabney Coleman.
Wow, did you hear that poll?
Nicely done.
Was that a
Nicely
poll?
done. Very good.
Dabney Coleman, no longer with us.
No, but he was like that was always the thing I would hear in the 80s. And if you go to Dabney Coleman's at the bar with a martini every night. And I thought, how cool would that be? Go to Dan Tanner's to see Dabney Coleman having a martini.
That's what Peter ordered, a dirty martini.
I think that's like Charlie's. That's their thing at Charlie's. I think that Dan Tanner's saying the dirty martini.
Well, Charlie's is our place.
Charlie's is just our place. It's for Al and I. The new one started, by the way.
It opened.
There's construction.
They broke ground.
Charlie's
They've
in
been
Tampa.
teasing us. It was supposed to be open.
Construction is happening.
2025, I think.
Christmas of 2025.
Yeah, and here we are, July of 2026.
Not going to be Christmas of 26, but
next year.
It will be in 2027. And probably the next time you're in Tampa, and we actually, well, you're going to be there, but I won't be there. To make these schedules align, folks, it has to happen like this.
Yeah.
Like just what the fuck. And meanwhile, tomorrow you're in Cozumel. Normally, every cruise you go, Costa Maya, Cozumel. I'm going to Honduras, and I'm going to Cozumel Friday.
Roatan.
It's yeah, I know. But you know what I found in that little area that you walk around, the port area? Mm-hmm. If you go all the way to the left, there's a nice little smoke shop, and they do hand rolls. You get some nice size hand rolled, $8, $10.
Oh, if
Perfect.
you get a hand roll, now they're making a fortune on it because it's Roatan, Honduras. But what is it in Nassau? Aren't they charging for hand rolled like $25, $30 now?
I don't know.
Something
I never
crazy.
look at
Cliff?
Nassau. Grey Cliff can go fuck themselves.
You fall off a cliff.
Yeah, they can. They were once a good place to go. You get the Great Cliff. You have a lunch. Remember that the pool area?
$25.
Right.
You get a chaise lounger on the pool. It's a very nice resort.
Yeah.
Very old.
Yeah.
But they do a hand roll for like $8.
Right.
$5 maybe in the beginning.
It was cheap.
And so for $30, $32.
Yeah, you had a whole day.
Wi-Fi when we couldn't get Wi-Fi everywhere.
Right.
It was like.
Bring your laptop in those days.
Like,
yeah, it was nice.
Oh.
And everything, but this was pre-COVID. It really dumped because I was there in 2019, and I remember texting my buddy John Consoli because he was a Great Cliff guy. You know, he'd go there and I'm like, dude, look at these prices. And he's like, what the fuck? What is going on there? And then I talked to the guy, and he goes, this is what we get now. I was like, well, I'm out. And then John and I booked a trip to Cuba, JetBlue, Miami to Havana, $79. And then an Airbnb with a big apartment with a wraparound balcony. And it was like $35 a night. And then COVID hit. And the world changed.
And the world changed. Real estate went through the roof. People wanted yards.
They want a half an acre.
They want a half acre. People that
Not bragging.
had beautiful places
Not bragging.
couldn't move the homes because they didn't have a yard. Psychologically, people like, well, I'm going to stay home. I want a big yard.
Yeah.
And I knew a few people that had a small yard, and they had to keep dropping the price of their homes, and everything else is skyrocketing. Yep. Half acre. Got a half acre.
Half acre, man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can flag down my man. There he is. Look at this guy. He's right on it. 2. Sure. My wife will take one.
I don't know if I could do 3 beers.
can't do 3?
Unless I do 4.
All right. Good man. You lose your New England credibility in a heartbeat.
Well, we're burning it off. I'm dripping.
I'm dripping it out, yeah. Every
ball-
time I
my
work
ball
with a
sack.
boss,
How's your ball sack right now?
itchy
Itchy.
from the last pod.
Let me scratch it.
We just put up a clip, and it was of you.
We got a
talking
clip!
about
We got a clip!
You're talking about an itchy ball bag. I'm like, we got a classy pod here. And it's funny when the pinnacles on the cruise, the older
You're relaxing a little bit. I'm going to move this.
the older people on the cruise, they're pinnacles. They've cruised 100 times, 200 times. They are on Star a lot, and I know them now. I meet them, and they go, "What is that podcast again? What do you have?" And I tell them, and I can just imagine when they're home listening to, do you have an itchy ball bag? And they're like, "All right, that's
All right,
enough.
that's enough.
That's enough."
We're conservative. We go to church. I'm not listening to this on a Sunday.
It's filth. All right, our man's coming here. Maybe we'll get him on camera. He's a young boy who's quite stoned.
Very funny. Oh, thank you, my man. Thank you, amigo.
Thank you, sir.
Muchas gracias. All right, here we go.
Al is bilingual. I don't know if anyone knew that. He calls.
Well,
he
I
says
tried the
gracias
bisexual thing
and-
because I thought bisexual was bilingual, but then I get them mixed up, and then I went, whoa, this isn't bilingual.
I think if you bang Spanish boys, you'll be fine.
I thought it was a dude.
Who?
What?
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 Is that the pod? All right. You know what I wanted to bring up? You mentioned McHale,
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale. Nice guy.
You had oh yeah, I remember this. This is, I'll set it up for you that you remember the story. Al, a few years back, was in Los Angeles at the Sportsman's Lodge, which was about a mile from where I lived, and I used to go there frequently, but take it away.
Well, I grew up in Massapequa, Long Island, and my high school, we had Brian Setzer from the Stray Cats. He was a year or 2 older than me, and Slim Jim, and I forget the other guy's name. But they were all about a year or 2 older than me. Anyway, I would see them in Massapequa in the bar, Jekyll and Hyde's. Little bar, 9 people in the corner, Stray Cats. It had a different name then. And I remember vividly the thing I loved, they would do the Munsters theme.
Bum 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 bum.
But we got Brian Setzer on that, Epiphone casino going in a bar. It was one of those guys where you just go, this isn't going to last.
Yeah.
We're not keeping him in Massapequa.
No, he's gone.
He dropped out of high school, or I think he did, but maybe the other guys graduated. I'm not sure. Went to London, no money, nothing. Started doing some gigs there. Rolling Stones see them, and the Stones. They remind the Stones of the Stones in 1963. Boom! They take him under their wing, get him a deal, the whole thing. Anyway, I haven't seen the Stray Cats in 100 years. I look at my calendar. They're in town. They're at Clearwater.
When?
November. I look at my
November what?
calendar. November, I think it's 21.
Oh, you can take your girlfriend.
Well, I'm never home, so I look at my calendar and I go, oh my God, I'm home.
You can go with your girlfriend, Kelly.
I could take Kelly. We're going to see the Stray Cats fucking rock this town. You know what I mean?
Rock this town.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Fantastic. Setzer, he's one of the great guitarists. Underrated.
Totally. Great musician.
And I write to Kelly, I'm on the ship here the other day. I go, Kelly, Stray Cats, November 21st. So excited I'm home. And then she writes back, when you get the bubbles? She writes back, I'll be in Michigan. That's when the babies do.
The baby? What baby?
She's having
pregnant?
a baby.
She's having
pregnant.
a
I wanted to announce it here, folks.
You're finally going to be a father.
I'm making my own grandchild.
Besides
Yes.
Teddy, the dog.
I have Teddy, that's plenty. No, Kelly's going to have a granddaughter. Her son and
Congratulations,
daughter. Yes,
Kelly. That's
November.
fantastic.
Very exciting. And she's going to be down there. Now, if the baby...
Up there.
Up there, thank you. If the baby maybe arrives a little early, Maybe Kelly can fly out on the 22nd and...
Wait a minute. Well, time out. That's disgusting. Do you want a premature child to be born? Is that what you're saying?
I'd like to see the stray cats. I haven't seen them in so long. And Brian Setzer was ill.
That is true. Brian,
he may not be around.
The last
This
couple
could
of
be
years,
it.
he's had some health issues. We don't know what they are, but he's on the mend. And
He's kind of a private guy. You don't know much about Brian. That's why he's underrated, too. If he was more of a public figure guy, he would be like listed in the great guitarists.
Oh, well respected in the industry, as we
100%.
know,
Yeah.
because we're kind of in the peripheral, even though it's not
You
the
can
same.
see we're in the industry, all right.
Right?
Look at
Look
us.
at this.
Look at
That would be a great comedy club right there.
yeah.
That's been abandoned for 9 years.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let's think. You got
Cinco
some
de
money.
Mayo.
You got some money.
I did. I just bought a house.
You got a half
I'm
acre.
tapped out.
Do you have a half acre?
I got $140 coming back from my tools.
Box of tools. A couple of handymen here. We got a box of tools.
They're brand new cordless.
Yeah. What can you do? You gonna
I have to. What I'm going to do is
There work to
I
be
bought
done?
one of these triangle ladders. It's like a step ladder on both sides, and then it opens up to 14 feet. I have to go on top of my man shed, cut two
I don't like
4
calling
or
it a
6
man
inch
shed.
holes out. I put vents in them because the heat is trapped in the peak.
Yeah. I don't like man shed.
Well, I don't know what to call it. It's going to be a cigar lounge.
Yeah, lounge. You call it the executive lounge,
Executive
like Emil
lounge.
does. Because man shed's kind of gay, and what's the other one people say? The den or whatever that. What is that?
There's a she shed, man shed.
No, what do you call your basement when you redo your basement? Man cave.
Man cave.
That's gay.
So this is going to be a cigar lounge.
The executive lounge.
So I already have the full fireplace in. I've got the bar is already there. They're wrapped in plastic, and then I'm like, I can't leave these in here too long without drilling holes in because it's so hot and humid. So I got to do insulation, cover the walls, vents in the roof. I have to do heat and AC, but I already have everything. I have the AC and I have the heater. So it's going to be, it's like 9 by 12.
Okay.
It's like a small garage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
And then next to that is another shed that's like
you got to get a couple of those.
8 by 10.
Remember Havana Tranquility? Those leather loungers, the leathers when they recline. A couple of
You're into
those.
the S&M.
No, a couple of those. You get 2 of those like
Used.
that,
Used.
of course. And then you kick out a hassock there. You got your cup holder, your ashtray,
I'm doing it.
right in front of the big screen, and you are fucking set, man.
Now, here's the deal. I have a big screen. I have a 52-inch TV, which
now.
is large, but not like today, 65, 75, 85.
Yeah,
The main house, I wanted to put the 75,
the big house.
the big house.
This is where the
and
slaves.
she's already saying,
Oh,
she
why?
goes, I want to get something not too big. I want to get one like Michaela has.
Is that why
and
she married you?
Christine has, where it's a painting and you don't know it's a TV. And I'm like, okay. So of course I look it up, and the biggest one is like 47 inches. I'm like,
Gay. I like the fact that your wife says, I want something that's not too big. And she married you.
son of a bitch! We got a clip.
That makes me chuckle. 47 inch ain't gonna do it, buddy.
I
no,
agree.
no.
And I was going to do it above the fireplace like everybody else.
Yes.
She goes, I don't want it there. I want it on the other wall. I'm like,
Come on, Bernie. What are you doing? But you know what? When you put those 2 fucking leather recliners in that shed with a
Yeah.
TV, you're not gonna be in the house anyway.
I thought if I encapsulate it and make it
Right.
comfortable, warm in the winter and cool in the
Hey,
summer,
what are you
I'll be,
gonna
like, I'll be bringing chicks out there.
There's no chicks. There's no chicks.
I know I'm saying it for the pod.
Yeah, they know.
There's no chicks.
Yeah, there's no chicks.
By the way, I went from being like the comedian
We're lucky to have the chicks we
on
have.
cruise ships. I went from being the comedian to
Yeah.
being the creepy old guy.
So sad. I know.
And now older women or elderly women are hitting on me versus.
Well, I think I told you the last time I actually went in the casino bar for a drink after shows. You know, you used to do that when you're younger and you get acknowledged, and it's nice. You feel good and all that. So anyway, I'm having the drink. I was talking to the other comic, whatever, and it was a young girl came up to me and started talking to me. and we were talking, and she goes, "Can you hold on? Like, are you going to stay here?" And I go, "Yeah, we're done for the night." And she goes, "Yeah, just stay here." And then she left, and she brought her mom back. And her mom was like 70, because the girl was like 40. So her mom must have been like 70. And she goes, "Mom, this is Al, the comedian.
She's
Al,
single.
This is Mom. She's single." Yeah, and then she just walked away, and I'm like,
So
"Hi,
how
Mom."
was it?
"Hi, Mom." I banged her,
Yeah.
It was all right. I mean, they're grateful at that
This
age.
is 2 weeks ago?
Sir, I'm in a committed relationship.
Kelly, that was your benefit.
My girlfriend actually watches this podcast.
Oh.
Somewhat. I think she's
Kelly.
drifting a little bit.
Now he's going to make me edit that out. Leave it in!
We edit nothing. We never edit.
Well, sometimes we have to edit stuff out. When you drop the N word.
I get a little sloppy sometimes if I have too many beers. So anyway, here goes back. Let me just continue a little round. What do you call that? Put a bow on it.
A button, a bow.
Yeah, years later, I was doing something in Los Angeles, and I stayed at the Sportsman's Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down to get coffee, and the elevator doors opened, and Brian Setzer walked in with 2 coffees. And I go, "Hey, Brian," and he goes,
I can't
"Hello."
believe he's doing DoorDash.
I know, it's sad. Well, he was ill for a long time. He didn't get to perform. So I told him I went to the same high school. We had a little chit chat. Super nice. And I didn't get into, I'm a comedian or any of that. And then I go, "Have a great day, blah, blah." And it was just, I'm like, wow, I'm sending a note to this guy who I watched in 1981 at Heckle and Jekyll's. And now he's become this successful Brian Setzer. And I think I might have been doing VH1, so I don't want to brag. We're both
But
at the
still,
same
he's
level.
just barely out of
know.
his teens, and he sees one of the guys that's, when you're 14, 15 years old watching MTV, right?
Well, no, but
you were seeing him live.
I was seeing him live in Mass. He wasn't known.
Which is even like...
These were just, they would change names, or they were like the Alley Cats.
Yeah, because they were trying to, they were trying to
They didn't know what they were doing.
find their path.
And it was just, and it was, it was so brave. I mean, this is the type, we're all listening to Zeppelin. Every house party has Zeppelin blasting. And here's Brian going to school, without a shirt and a vest with tats. And then the football team would take him and throw him in a locker. All the time.
Wow.
He dropped out. I mean, that's why he
I don't
dropped.
blame him.
But he was always
I'm
like,
dropping out, and I'm going to make...
I'm a credible
60
guitar.
million.
Why should I play Zeppelin? I don't want to play Zeppelin.
Well, here's another thing.
And he got into rockabilly. He brought it back. And he's the only guy probably brought 2 genres back. He brought rockabilly back and big band.
Yes.
Who else has done that?
The Brian Setzer
Orchestra. Fucking
Hello.
phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal.
So,
a
the
true
greats.
talent. I'm glad you're going to go see him on November 22nd.
I'm going whether Kelly goes or not.
I'm going to look at my sketch. See.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Should do that.
might-
Charlie's.
Why wouldn't I do that?
And
I
the
think
Cats?
I just.
What a night.
Yeah, I have Thanksgiving available. So if I go before Thanksgiving.
I'm not sure. It's in November that we.
Ah,
2021.
You're playing with me brain, lad. What are you doing there? Well, you got me all worked up. I got a boner for crying out loud.
You sound like you should be cutting rose stems. What was that guy in The Town? Remember that actor? He was cutting those rose stems, telling Ben Affleck.
Oh, he's.
Your mother, she
Steven
took to it.
Spielberg said he's the greatest.
She took
actor
to it because
ever.
he put
What
her
was
on the
his name?
heroin. Your ma, she took to it very quickly. And
He was Irish, Scottish.
yeah, I don't know. He was great.
What's his name?
I think he was dying in that movie. He was actually.
He had cancer, and that was his last movie.
But he's like, she took to it, and
Great actor.
Yeah, he's so menacing and weird.
Yeah, weird-looking guy. Not a
Yeah.
handsome fella, but the camera absorbed him. When he was on camera, you were like.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
So he had the it factor without being the Hollywood movie star with the good looks.
No, he had
wasn't the
talent. He had talent.
He had talents, but that magnetic talent.
That talent broke through.
You wanted to hear what he was saying. His next word. You were holding
Yeah.
on.
What was
What's his
let's
name?
look, I'm going to find his name.
If you know, mention it in the comments below.
Let me see.
And,
What was that called?
He's going to take.
Was that The Town? Was that the
I
movie?
think it was The Town.
The
right?
Town. Hold on.
Then-
Pete.
Yes, Whistle.
Pete Postlethwaite.
Postlethwaite.
Pete Postlethwaite.
Pete Postlethwaite.
We lost him in 2011.
What a great actor.
Hell of an
Man.
actor. He was only, Jesus, you know how old he was
Not
when he
old.
died?
In his 50s?
No, he looked like he was 100 in The Town. He was 64.
All right, so he But he looked like he was 50 for 30 years.
Yeah, he was one of those guys never young.
Yeah.
Like Angela Lansbury.
Yes. Always looked like the mature person. By the way, our friend who was on the podcast, the late, wonderful Dan Gerstenlauer. I did a lot of theater with him in college, and he would always play the older guy, the grandfather, because in college when we're all 20, he looked like he was 40, but he stayed the same look all the way till almost 50, and then he started to age after that. And
that is weird. There's always that guy in high school who's like had a beard, or just an older guy, and you go like even in personality. Like I always thought Bill Hicks. I always thought Bill Hicks was 20 years older than me. Because not look so much, but just
the way he presented himself.
Yeah, in his life, he'd been through everything.
His retention,
and we're like the same age.
His wanting to experience stuff.
Yeah,
it moves you forward. We're all stuck in.
He had done so much when I met him, and I'm like, oh shit, man.
I had him on my show, 5 for 5 Mondays.
What is that?
New York City. I told you this story before in the Village. I had the Boston Comedy Club, Barry Katz.
Oh.
I had the open mic on Monday.
I was thinking you were doing a radio. It sounded like a radio show.
No, 5 for 5 Mondays was my pitch in New York City. If you brought 5 people, the original Bringer show, if you brought 5 people, you get 5 minutes on stage.
This man is to blame.
I'm to blame.
For a Bringer show.
I'm to blame.
This will be a viral clip right here.
I was getting 50%
we have
of the
the
door,
man who
and
started
I had
Bringer.
a club, and it was jammed, and we
Ducharme.
had it was a small space. If we had 70 people, it was standing room only. And the Comedy Cellar was a few blocks away, and they hated me, and I couldn't work the Comedy Cellar because of this.
No, that's not the only reason.
Guess what the Comedy Cellar started doing?
Bringers?
Bringer shows.
That's when I got past. I got past at the Comedy Cellar. There was no, the crowds were like 30 people. There was no one there. You know what I mean? So I think it was a different time.
5 for 5 Mondays, and it was a great little setup. We had Bill Hicks come in. He was running his Letterman set that never aired until after he passed.
And that's when I worked with him the weekend of Caroline's.
Because he was in the New York area, Long Island. He was running that 5 minutes. He was doing about 7, but he was trying to hone in the 5.
And then they cut it.
And he kept jumping in taxis in the city to get to Catch a Rising Star, to get to Stand Up New York. And he came down. He goes, "Hey, I'm Bill. Can I just run my set? I'm going to be on Letterman in 2 nights." And we're like,
"Yeah, I think so."
Yes. And then when he came off stage, I gave him $20.
Oh.
In 1989.
A little cab fare.
Yeah. And he goes, "What is this for?" I go, "Get you to your next gig. You're running around doing sets." He went, "Thank you, man." He was like so unexpected.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he had a ton of money, but it was like...
No, he would, I mean, like people sometimes go like, what do you think he'd be doing? I think he would have been like now like a Bill Maher. I think he would have a HBO type political show to do some comedy, but I think he'd be more serious.
He'd be a talking head.
Yeah. And that weekend, that was very, that was a big, I worked, remember Bill Keller?
I do remember Bill Keller.
It was me, Bill Keller, and Hicks. And
I touched you again.
Well, it's getting weird.
You're a magnet.
I shouldn't have to ask twice.
You're a dick magnet.
So, but yeah, that was
Bill
the
Keller.
whole. Yeah, Bill Keller, and then he was like a one-liner guy, I think, right? Am I wrong?
I liked him. Very like low-keyed energy.
Yes.
I worked with him a few times.
Yeah, it's funny.
He was funny, and then he gave me a couple of tags here and there.
Yeah.
He gave me herpes.
Oh. Well,
what?
Is that a tag or? But I was just telling my niece Olivia, when I worked that weekend, all the comics in New York were in against the wall in the back to watch Hicks.
Right.
So it was like so fucking intimidating because it's like I'm relatively new, and you're up there in front of everybody. But they were very nice about it.
Question: was it the situation which I've been in many times, witnessed actually, where the comedians are laughing at the other comedian on stage, and the audience is not with you?
Yeah, well, that was the Friday first show, because Bill had, it was Friday second show, I'm sorry, and there were bachelorette parties and stuff, and Bill had just found out that it was cut from Letterman. So, and he's dying of cancer. He'll be dead in
Stomach
3
cancer.
months.
He's got 90 days left to live.
So he came out and sat on the stool and did an hour lecture of how there used to be freedom of speech, And we loved it. In the back, it was just crazy. We loved it so much. It was funny and brilliant. But the bachelorette parties who were there to hear dick jokes and silly, they got up and left. And he was walking them, and he kept walking them, and he didn't give a fuck because he just got cut from his hero show, and he's dying.
Yeah. So, and all he wants to do is be on his hero show.
That was it.
Late Night with David Letterman.
Yeah.
Now, just so you know, fast forward a couple of years.
At least 10.
Yeah. Was it a decade?
Yeah, because Dave was brand new at CBS. That's why it happened.
So what happened was his mother went on the show, and Letterman interviewed Mrs. Hicks, Bill Hicks' mother, and Letterman interviewed her, and said, I made the decision to cut your son's set. I didn't think at the time.
Yeah, Letterman was ending.
Letterman was ending,
so he
said,
he would make things right.
I made a mistake, basically, and we're going to show it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, he goes, there's no reason for me to have cut that. That was a
corporate.
And
he was scared.
It was sad that Bill wasn't able to witness that, but it was nice to see his mother.
Well, what I liked was Mrs. Hicks didn't really accept it like open-hearted. Like she was like, mm-hmm. He was like, I apologize for that. She's like, okay.
Okay. Wait,
give
me my limo and take me back.
Yeah, because it really crushed him, and it really set him down where, it really just, because he thought, here's Dave's going from NBC to CBS. Dave's the best. We got the big show now, 11:30. I get cut? Mm-hmm. This was approved.
Yeah.
All the material's approved.
He jumped through all the hoops, worked on the set.
Yeah.
Because they follow you around. They tell you, okay, you can't say this, or you got to change this.
There's actually, if anybody wants to go to YouTube and nerd out on comedy,
it's there.
There's also a 48 Hours that they had a reporter. He didn't know the date was going to be cut. He follows Hicks around New York City doing sets in getting ready to do Letterman. It's just a random, let's watch a young comic get his set ready. And they show the whole thing. They show him at Stand Up New York and Caroline's.
Not Boston Comedy Club. They didn't show him there.
I think that was a bringer show. They don't respect those. And then he ends up getting cut, which I don't think 48 Hours, because it aired before
Flying
the cut.
in from Texas, that was his home.
Yeah. Well, I think he was living in New York at the time. And then he went back when he got sick. And he died at home with his parents, which is ironic because he used to do so many jokes about his father, and then to be, when you're dying though, I guess, single guy, and your parents are alive.
Hey, all those jokes I made,
you go home.
They were just jokes.
Sorry about that.
Can I move my bed over closer to the bathroom?
Yeah, I guess you want to be back home.
Yeah.
It's very tragic. Bill Hicks is, and he still holds up. Anyone you never heard of him, or you think like,
yeah, for the most part, it holds up. And
he holds up, and
he had traction over in Europe. He was actually a bigger name.
He was huge in Europe, in England, but he was doing his biggest bits were about Iran and Iraq. Well,
guess what?
Here we are.
It all comes around, folks.
It all comes around.
Well, I think we're getting towards the end of this episode, and I want to thank you for making a valiant effort out here. You were
You're
not
welcome.
happy about doing this out here in the humidity, but we did acclimate.
No, I was. I wanted to be in the humidity. I wasn't thinking of broken down, bombed out strip mall. But
it does look like Beirut right now.
But it worked out because it's quiet. Beirut, it would have been Iraq.
Well, Beirut, because I've been there, and the Israelis are
years ago.
bombing right now.
They're bombing Beirut?
Yeah, that's what you do.
I didn't know Beirut was
It's
in
the
play.
French Riviera of the Middle East.
No.
I performed there. Did a bunch of shows 12
Quit
years ago.
bragging.
I made money, but not the crazy money that people. Who made the money that canceled and still got the money? That was Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon.
Brilliant.
Didn't they pay him like?
I think it was I don't know.
I heard 100 grand, 300 grand.
Yeah, I heard 250. I don't know, but yeah, they gave him a deposit of 250. Then he went on and
he said, "I'm not doing it," and they said, "You're not coming."
Well, he was talking about. I don't think it was I'm not doing it. It was more about how they treat women and that kind of, shitting on them.
He was doing Tim Dillon.
Yeah, and they were like, "Well, you're not coming over."
Did you know Tim coming up? He's a Long Island.
No, it was way after me. Although John Consoli did open mic with him the very first night. Mm-hmm. Tim did it, and when John had his wife put together a roast for John, Tim hosted it. He was the roast master. And then
that was early.
Then Tim hit, and John would text and say, "Hey, buddy, how we doing? What's going on?" And he's never heard back. It's weird.
It's weird. Once you become,
it's like Joe
net
McHale.
worth of 15 mil.
Yeah. Somehow you forget.
Joe McHale carried my luggage, and he's sitting on 60 mil. All right?
Fucker. Is he 60 mil?
I don't know.
I can't.
Why do you got to...
I mean, I can't.
You're going to fact check
Well,
it?
it just seems outrageous. If Joe McHale has $60 million,
28 mil.
I want Joe McHale to have...
He's got a $6 million house.
He has $3
built
million.
a $6 million house.
He has $3 million in the bank.
It's now worth $10 million. I've seen it.
He has $3 million in the bank.
$3 million in the bank.
I'm gonna
No,
look
he's only
him up.
been married once.
Oh, really? Oh,
He's got
I was
kids.
expecting a divorce.
No,
Joe
we're
McHale,
gonna find
net worth,
Yeah, but there's going to be different net worths.
boom, 14 mil.
Go to celebrity net worth and look.
14 mil.
14 mil.
So in between my 4 and your 40.
What I'm saying is,
He's
he
rich.
doesn't need to be carrying my luggage for me. Thank you, Joel.
I think he
and
should.
I think we're going to wrap things up here.
What are we doing now?
For Mexico,
Are you going to start that beer?
Costa Maya. Do you say Costa Maya? Is Costa Maya or Costa Maya?
I say Costa Maya,
Costa.
but I
Costa.
believe it's Costa.
Because it's on the coast.
Coast, right.
Costa Maya.
But we have those East Coast accents.
True.
So we go Costa Maya.
Well, we don't know where we're going to be doing another in-person podcast, so consider yourself mother boop and lucky.
Goddamn right.
That's right.
We're both.
So,
Who knows?
arrivederci.
Peace.
A succulent Chinese meal.
So long, Al. Have a good trip.
Don't forget to review us and rate us. It really helps.
The Talking Dicks became friends at a very young age, and the rest is history.
This is the Two Al's, One Pod podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Done.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Okay, sure.
Subscribe. This was a horrible mistake. Mary.
Patreon.com/2Ls1Pod.
Patreon.com/forwardthetwodicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.